What's up, YouTube? It's EricALionsFan. Thanks for clicking on this video. This is going to be my final beer of the evening. Actually, final video of the day, guys. I know I've uploaded 3 already, so this is going to be the last one. This one is going to be a Russian Imperial Stout. This is from Alaskan Brewing. It's their pilot series. This is called Perseverance. Like I said, it's from the Alaskan Brewing Company. These guys are out of Juneau, Alaska. Comes in at 9% alcohol by volume. Don't know the IBUs on this beer. I paid $8.99 at Mason Mega Beverage, or excuse me, not Mason Mega Beverage. Horrocks is where I got this from in Lansing, Michigan. It's one of my 2 craft beer places that I get beer from. A 22-ounce bomber. Guys, this is from their pilot series. This is a Russian Imperial Stout brewed with birch syrup and wildflower honey. So, I don't know, guys. We're going to have to see how this turns out. We may be in for a good beer here. Beer Advocate gives us an 88. The Bros have not reviewed it yet. Rate Beer gives us a 97, but they only give it a 67 in the style. So I don't really know what's up there, guys. Rate Beer seems to be kind of wishy-washy on a little bit of their how they rate beers and for the style points on those too. So I don't really know what's going on there. They say it's a world-class beer, but they kind of it's 50-50 on the style. What does that tell you? So guys, there's only one YouTuber that's reviewed this beer. This is their 30th anniversary edition, Joe D. And I watched his video and I couldn't tell if he said it, if he liked it or not. I got the impression that he did, but there was some parts in there. He did a Google Hangout with those guys, so I didn't. I really couldn't tell if he liked it or not. So. Guys, that's all I've got for this beer, so let's go ahead and crack this top and we'll dig into this one and we'll see what we got. Alright, it's kind of cold. I just got out of the refrigerator. There we go. Beer-powered beer is what it says here on the bottom. I don't know if you guys... Shit. Don't know if you guys can pick that up there. Let's try this again, guys. There you go. Beer-powered beer. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and give it an aggressive pour like I always do. Got my Samuel Adams glass out here. Kind of pours out a dark Coca-Cola-ish. There we go. We'll leave it right to there. All right. There we go. Perseverance. All right, guys. Presentation is a kind of a chocolatey colored head. I call it milk chocolate. Is kind of how I look at it. Small, medium, large bubbles. Small on the side now, it's a finger worth of head there in that pour. Although the 9%er, you don't really expect a whole lot of head here. Guys, depending on where the light's coming in, I'm getting some very dark amber, looks like color, maybe a kind of a dark ruby red color. Guys, and as I hold it up to the light and I kind of get some different type of light hitting it here, I'm not getting any light for it whatsoever. It just kind of depends on where the light hits it. It's black, like a motor oil black. So, all right, guys, let's get a nose on it. Let's see what we got. I'm getting some alcohol presence, not a whole lot, just very, very slight. I'm getting roasted malts. Maybe I'm getting some of that birch. Nice beer, I gotta say, it's a nice beer. That's really kind of all I'm getting, guys. I'm getting some alcohol presence. I'm getting some the birch, and I'm getting some roasted malts as well. The dark roasted malts. And they say there's honey in here, wildflower honey, but I'm not getting it on the nose. All right, guys, let's throw it down the gullet. Let's see what we get. Bottoms up, guys. Cheers. I'm getting the honey. It's more so on the taste. I'm getting a little bit of carbonation burn. Getting the dark roasted malts on the kind of, now I'm starting to get it on the back end. I am getting the birch as well, being in those, how they probably brewed the beer. I don't know if they put it in birch barrels or not. Birch syrup is what they say here, not birch barrels. I'm sorry. I'm getting the birch. I'm kind of getting some woodiness too. It's coming from the birch, even though it's birch syrup. I think it's you're getting that kind of the wood notes from it. full body mouthfeel. Not to the point where it's chewy though. A little bit of bitterness probably coming from the birch. There's a little bit of bitterness. I gotta say, guys, it's a nice beer. It's a nice beer. I'm not gonna dog them for it. It's a nice beer. Although the birch is kind of making me, I don't want to say not making me want to try the beer anymore, but it's kind of got those off kind of flavors to it. I mean, if you like birch, you're gonna like this style of beer. But I'm kind of getting the woodiness from that birch syrup, or however they're doing it. They put it in actual birch barrels to get kind of that woodiness. But it's a good beer, guys. I'm not gonna dog them for it. It's a good beer. Like I do with all these dark beers, guys, let's go ahead and get it warmed up. Let's see if any more flavors come out, or if maybe some more of the alcohol comes out or not. Excuse me. But let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll see what we got here in the end. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, guys, I'm back. I think it's a good beer from Alaskan. Now that the beer's mellowed down, I'm not getting quite the birch syrup. I'm getting a little bit more honey. It's kind of gone kind of like this a little bit. It's mellowed out quite a bit. Usually when beers are warm, they're probably going to do this, especially with these black stouts and porters, and maybe even some black lagers. I think it's good, guys. I think it's good. I would recommend getting this. But for a score on this, guys, I didn't even look for a date on here. I don't even think it even has one. No, it does not have a date on here, so that's going to get a pretty big ding and a deduction on it. Don't see one on here. I do not. So that's going to get a pretty big ding, guys. Their 30-year Alaskan Perseverance Russian Imperial Stout. Guys, I think it's in the B category. I don't think it's an A beer. I think it's a B. But with no date on here, it's kind of going to get a pretty big ding. I kind of wish it would at least have at least a vintage for the 9%er, at least a vintage to tell us when the beer was going to be done. Here, let me turn it around here. For when the beer was going to be done, if you guys want to pause the video and take a look at it. I think that's probably one of the things they need to have on here. So, guys, I'm probably going to give it... It's a B plus beer, guys. I don't think it's quite to the A category. It's a B plus beer, but with no B and no date on it, I'm going to give it a B. I'm going to give it an 80, B minus. Big deduction for there's no dating on this beer at all. Kind of would like to know that. We could be truthfully honest. I would like to know that just as a beer reviewer, guys. And you guys know my spiel on dates. If you guys have seen my beer reviews enough, you guys know I'm a kind of a date Nazi, or I'm a stickler for dates. Especially on beers. I want to see a bottle on date. I don't want that. I don't want to see an enjoyed by or best by date on here. But unfortunately, it looks like that's the way the beer companies are going. They're going with an enjoyed by date instead of a bottle on date. So, 11 o'clock here on a Saturday of all things. I probably shouldn't even be being tired. But guys, what do you guys give this Perseverance Ale? Russian Imperial Stout by Alaskan Brewing. If you guys have had this before, go ahead and put it down in the comments, and also do a like, subscribe as well. And as always, guys, if you've had too much to drink, please get a designated driver. You guys know my spiel. You don't want to get thrown on the back of a cop car, court fees, possible prison time, and if you hit or kill somebody, you're going to be in the slammer quite a while, and if you kill yourself, you're going to be ground 6 feet under. Get someone to take you back home, you and your car back home, or at least you back home, so you can sleep off your buzz, and go do your things the next day, guys. It's, in this day and age, it's stupid to do it, okay? And guys, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces.